It smells amazing. My mouth is actually watering. It smells like, to me, what do you think it smells like?
Ooh. Bubblegum.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that bell notification so you can get updates on when new videos are released. Today I'm going to do a video on how to properly foam cannon your vehicle and the best products to use to do it. All of these can be found on Amazon. I'm going to leave a link to everything that you see here on the video description. So let's get started. All right, guys, so to start off the video, I'm going to go through every single product that I typically use. These, in my opinion, are the best of the best. They're all on Amazon. I'll provide the link to everything that you see today in the description of the video. They're all super highly rated on Amazon. I'm a big Amazon guy. I typically only buy things that have 10,000 plus reviews, 4.5, 5 stars. So they're guaranteed to be very, very good products. And if you're a car guy, you're gonna see today, most of what I have is from Chemical Guys. If you're a car guy, you've heard of that brand, but they're excellent. There's a reason they're popular. So let's get going. We'll start with the Chemical Guys soap that I use, and we'll go from there. All right, so my absolute favorite soap to use is gonna be Mr. Pink by Chemical Guys. Again, I can put the link in the description for this. It's the best in my opinion because the technology that they use in this soap allows you to wash your vehicle in direct sunlight. Anyone that's a car guy knows that rule number one when washing a vehicle is to not do it in direct sunlight. You want to wait kind of till like dusk. Oh, it's just a pain in the neck to have to wait a certain time of day to wash your vehicle. Not everyone has that kind of time on their hands. So I love it. It foams up really, really nicely. It smells really good. And yeah, it allows you to wash your car whenever you want. So that's nice. My absolute favorite foam cannon or foam lance, whatever you want to call it. It's a company called Matte CC, again on Amazon. These guys are very, very popular. It's a really high quality product. And I've had the best results, the best foam using this cannon. All right, so next up is the Chemical Guys bucket. There's nothing special about this other than it has that cool Chemical Guys logo on the front. But what is pretty cool is what I got inside of it. And this is another Chemical Guys product. It's a dirt trap. If you ever use the 2-bucket method, which is the suggested method when you're washing your vehicle, if you want to get hardcore with things, this is a must-have. This traps all the dirt and debris at the bottom of the bucket. So when you're dipping your sponge or whatever, your wash mitt into the bottom of the bucket, when you dip it in, all of the dirt and debris comes up to the surface, and then you're putting all the rock chips and the debris basically back into the sponge, and then you're washing your car. And that's how you see those swirls all over your paint, is you're actually kind of etching little marks into your paint with the debris that's caught in your sponge. So having this and the design of it prevents that from happening. It's like little tiny siphons, and all the dirt just kind of goes to the bottom and it gets stuck, and it prevents the big debris from coming up to the surface. So that's a must-have. That's really cool. Another must-have product is the Chemical Guys wash mitt. I'm not sponsored by these guys or anything. I'm a big fan. They make awesome products. So the wash mitt is great. It makes everything really quick. You can just, you keep it on your hand, you're dunking it in, you're moving it around. It's big, so you can cover a big surface area with the truck or the vehicle, whatever you're doing. Then we just have a basic microfiber cloth. I think that I got this on Amazon as well. Link in the description. I think I got a pack of 7 for, I think it was like 12 bucks, pretty cheap, but they're good. And then obviously what you're gonna need if you're gonna be spray foaming a vehicle is a pressure washer. This is 150 bucks on Amazon, at least last time I looked it was. It's called Sunjo. It's really, really good. It's electric. For whatever reason, electric pressure washers work better than like gas powered. I don't know why, but this pressure washer works really, really nice with a spray foam cannon. I don't know why that's the case, but it just does. It works really good. 150 bucks on Amazon. Couldn't recommend it enough. Really, really high quality. And then last but not least, this is kind of just like a little bit of a hack if you want to dry your vehicle off quick. You know, most people have blowers, but this is the DeWalt 20 volt max. It's just a battery powered blower, and that just kind of allows you to get things done a little quicker because you don't want streaks. You can just blow it out real quick and then do some finishing details with the microfiber cloth. All right, first step, you gotta come inside and fill up the foam cannon with hot water. You want it to be hot because if it's cold, it's not gonna suds up the way you want it. So I just fill it up all the way. I already have this kind of heated up, but it does need to be hot. And depending if you use it or not, it may already have some suds at the bottom, so you really don't want any suds to be in it when you fill up the stove. So I got a little suds here. Just keep filling it. Let the soap come out. That should be good. And I like to put in, I'm not super exact with this, but I like to put in about 4 capfuls of the Mr. Pink. Again, I'm not crazy exact. A good reference, they say on their website, is it should have like a bright pink color inside the reservoir here. And that's kind of how you know you got the right amount. All right, so this is nice and warm. We're gonna add the Mr. Pink. The other cool thing about this, it smells amazing. My mouth is actually watering. It smells like, to me, what do you think it smells like?
Bubble gum.
Yeah, to me it smells like, it's like a mixture of bubble gum and like cotton candy. It smells like they melted the two and put them in, but it smells amazing, which is nice. So I just kind of guesstimate, it should be about 4 capfuls. Gotta be careful when you're pouring this in. You don't want to make a giant mess. Probably add a little more. I'll get rid of a little water here. So that looks pretty good. And see how I didn't even have to mix it? That's the trick, is the water should be warm enough to where you're not having to mix it, because then you're just gonna get more bubbles. But it's kind of like a nice pink color, and that's what you want. A little bit of the stuff goes a long way. All right, so I got everything here. I got the foam filled up with the Mr. Pink. I haven't washed the truck in probably 3 to 4 weeks. So you can see here, I got water spots all over the place. It's pretty dirty. You can see it by the F-150 emblem on the hood. It's pretty dirty, so this will be a nice before and after. The first step is you're gonna wanna just power wash everything. Take that initial residue off. So we're gonna power wash it, and then we'll go from there. All right, so just wanted to touch on this real quick. The actual foam cannon, there's 2 things that you can adjust on this before you hook it up. This top adjustment, this is just basically controls how much of the liquid is gonna be dispersed out of the pressure washer. And then this adjustment, you'll see me kind of mess with it when I'm spraying it down. This just kind of, and you can see it zoomed if you zoom in right here, this just kind of adjusts basically how wide the spray is, and you'll see when I'm messing with it. So you kind of just want to play with these 2 depending on what kind of pressure wash you have and how much soap you put in. That's kind of how you just kind of get that right amount of foam coming out of the cannon. So those are the two things you mess with. Okay, so the first time I spray it, I like to do all the sides and I let the foam drip all the way down. I don't scrub anything the first layer I do. The theory is the foam is supposed to drag the sediment and the dirt down. So you don't want to scrub the first layer. Alright, so I hit it with the foam, I let it drip down as much as I could. I did rinse it real quick. I took the attachment off, I rinsed it real quick. It dried a little bit because I did take a little lunch break, I'm not gonna lie. But now I'm gonna do one more spray with the foam, and I'm gonna use the foam now to actually wash it. So we'll get to that. All right, so I talked about this in the beginning of the video. This is where the 2-bucket method, that's what they call it, is. If you come over here, you can see I got the Chemical Guys grate in here. So what the 2-bucket method is basically when you're washing the car, you're gonna use 2 buckets to rinse the mitt. And the idea of that is you're gonna get all of the debris off on one and then kind of reapply some water in the next. And that's just gonna help ensure that you're not getting all kinds of grime and like any kind of rock debris that would put etching into your paint. Another thing to note is when you're washing, don't do circles, just do straight lines back and forth. That way, God forbid, if you did have some kind of a rock in here, it's not gonna have that very noticeable swirl. It's just gonna more blend in with the paint. All right, scrub down this side. Just gonna do a quick rinse, dry it off, and then move on to the next side. All right, then you're just gonna repeat those exact same steps on every side of the vehicle, and you'll be good to go. kind of be a nice little hack. If you use something like this, you can just dry it a lot quicker and it just cuts some time off. And we're just going to finish it off with a microfiber towel. All right, here's the end result. It came out amazing, super shiny. Really no watermarks at all that I can see. It looks awesome. It looks like it's been waxed. Like I said before, everything that you saw in today's video, I put a link in the description so you guys can just match exactly what I did. Again, huge shout out to Chemical Guys. I like all their products and I highly recommend them. Can't say enough about them. All right, guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you guys found it helpful. Please subscribe to the channel. If you liked the video, hit that like button, and I'll see you next time.